Whoa, Yono, what's with the unnecessary slander? Small calculation error on my part, no big deal. Alright, let's get this puppy started. Alright, I should have enough moss, and if I run out of dirt, I'm just gonna use cobble, because it doesn't matter. It's gonna be covered in moss anyways. So we just have to get the lines for this, and then we'll be fine. So we're gonna do a nice little replay. For this. This should be exciting. Alright. Let's start with the cobble there, grass here. Alright, well, let's just mark out where we want this to go. For the grass. This is gonna be so awkward. There we go. Perfect. Now we just gotta fill in, which again, this doesn't have to be grass, it could be concrete or cobble. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go ahead and let the cobble run wild a little bit. And then just cover it up. Don't judge me. Everything will be fine. I hear a gas like right there. Surely there's no way we run out of moss doing this, right? No, we're already placing placing blocks so incorrectly. What, Yono? What is that reaction for, huh? It's the fact that we're almost about to finish this project that we started 10 months ago. You were here when it started. Now look at you. Still here. Do all the painful observations, I'm sure. With minimal sidetracks. I just got shot at by a skeleton? Oh no. You having problems getting to him? Hey, get off of it. I don't have any more iron to feed you. Sorry, mate. Can you get up? Up. Up. There we go. My cowboy arc took only 3 months. Well, you know, this was a long arc. This was very important. This is giving me bone meal, coal, and beacons. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be a more important arc than this one. This one gives us so much stuff. Which is actually super good for us. This is the whole saga, you're right. What? We'll come back for more. Oh! Almost caused myself to fall off. Oh, give me a break. This guy again. Where's all my iron golems? They all die? They might have all died. Hello, True Victini. Victor Victini. I'm having a stroke. Victini? True Victini. That's a cool name. Welcome in, good sir, madam. We are trying to finish a project today that has been going on for way too long. Glad you like my name. Your world looks great. Thank you. I'm kind of stuck in one little particular corner of it right now, but there is a world tour video that went out not long ago when I hit the 5,000 day mark, so if you want to see everything, it is available. Oh my god, can I stop misplacing all of these? Okay, because we were able to fill up this whole side without refilling the inventory, I'm a little more confident that we're going to have enough moss to finish this. I was like, surely 5 shulker boxes full is going to be enough for this area. Let's pause it so we can reassess. Yeah, we should have enough. That guy looks not happy to be there. Here, let's get some iron golems. All you have to do is bring them over here. That guy over there too. Here, hold on. Let's just get some leashes. Let's just bring these guys over to where they could be a little more useful. Come here, buddy. I got a new job site for you. Might have to grab those ones too. Put them a little more towards the middle over here. While the moss on top of the grass looks stylish. Yeah, I put it there so it bleeds over a little bit. So the ends only need to be the grass blocks so that the moss can, you know, go down. Where did I want these guys? Oh, right here is fine, I guess. But the rest of it can be cobble. The rest of the most of it is dirt. Like the vast majority of this is dirt. But I'm almost out of dirt. So this keeps me from having to go get more. I just gotta put it on top of cobblestone. And hopefully we have enough moss to cover it up. If we don't, that's gonna be a little awkward. There you go. You guys stay somewhere in this range. Thanks, fellas. Okay, are you guarding the chests, I guess? Alright. Let's mark the next one. So we need to go to there. This one 5, so we have 1, 2, 3 left. This one has 1, 2, 3 left. Yeah, okay. Alright, maybe it does. Alright. We can make these paths a little less, like, wavy. Because it doesn't necessarily matter that much. I don't want them to look super boring, but also... let's go there, and then let's go 3. And then we'll go 2. And then 1. 1. Do some more on 2. We'll go 1 again. Don't know if anyone in chat has ever told me I'm smart. That's nice. Usually I do something dumb, so. This one's getting a little narrow. Let's expand it back out a little bit. Not that way. Nah, whatever, that works. It's pretty much even here, so let's go down again. And then we'll go up. Yeah, that'll be fine. Ah, whatever, we'll leave it. Okay, and then we can just fill this in. This is so exciting to have a project coming to a close. This one I bit off a little more than I could chew. I didn't know exactly what I was signing myself up for when I decided to do this. I mean, I knew it was going to take a while, but almost a year. That's quite a while. To be fair, I did take a break in the middle to build a little wedding venue for my friends, but still. That only took me like 3 hours. I wonder how many hours I've spent on this. I need to look. I need to look at the when what day in Minecraft days I was when I first started this project. And then see where we end. Probably gonna end around the 5200 day mark. A little bit before, hopefully. Surely to God. Perseverance pays off. It has. It has. And there are definitely times where I felt not stuck, but just, I felt like it was taking forever. Luckily, this build was not as bad because it's broken up into like little segments. So if we look at it real quick. So of course you had to clear all this land because this is in the Nether. So had to clear all this out on top of a fortress. And then we had to clear all the way down to bedrock, which was down to there. And then we had to build the farms around the fortress for the wither skulls, or for the wither skeletons rather. And then, I don't know why there's not any in here. And maybe I can't see them because they're too far. Then we built the factory around it. Then we built the roads and all of that. And then we built the inside, and then we built each of the rooms. So it was kind of segmented off at least. Like you could do like one part at a time. It wasn't like tackling, you know, huge projects. It was just segmenting it into smaller sections, I guess. Kind of. You did a great job. I thought you were in the overworld. Oh, no. Nope, this is in the Nether, which has made it even harder. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill this guy. Sorry, bud. Oh, wow. Okay, well, he was on the verge of death anyways. The hardest part of this entire thing being in the Nether was the fact that nothing can be spawnable. Like on the factory itself, here around the factory, inside the factory, all the rooms down below, you can't allow anything to spawn. So that's been the hardest part of this entire thing, is trying to make it to where nothing can spawn. So you have to put slabs down, you have to put carpet, you gotta put stairs, you can do glass. Ugh. Walls I've used. Wow, that guy's waiting on me. Look at him. Could you go away? No, not this way. Okay, that way works. He fell right beside the iron golem. I don't know if he survived it and then the iron golem killed him or what, but... After I do this layer, I can show you what the rest of this, the inside of this build looks like if you want. I don't mind. Sure you'd love to see it? Sweet. I just gotta cover this all with moss or stuff's just gonna continue to spawn. And then we can have a little look around. I don't think that's gonna be enough, so let's just make some more. There we go. Okay, those guys aren't gonna bother me, but... Oh, he attacked one. That startled me a little bit. If you live through that, I'll feed you 2 iron from your buddy. Wow, he actually lived through that. Oh, he didn't live through it. Rip that guy. I think he had 1 more hit on that dude. I guess you could leave it like that, because stuff can't spawn on the carpet even if they're up like that. You also can't spawn on leaves, so I could make bushes out here. Maybe I'll do that at some point, is add trees and bushes around it. But then it'll look less industrial. Would that ruin the aesthetic of a factory if there's like trees around it? Because that's why I killed all the grass up to the ledge. I could have just put moss all the way up to the ledge, but I chose not to because I figured it would make the factory look a little bit better. Oh, are you serious? Where'd you spawn on? Oh, the grass here? God. I think if you did it in a certain way, the trees would look so well with the factory. Okay. So maybe I could do it. I've never done custom trees before. I wouldn't just put a sapling down and spawn a random, you know, tree. I would make my own, but I've never done that before. That could be quite the interesting experiment. One thing I like doing is experimenting and trying new things. I'm always down to explore. Even though it ends up, you know, failing a lot of the time. That's still totally fine. As long as you have fun and you learn, we'll be all good. Oh, is that gonna bother me? It'll also improve your build skills. Amen to that. I've never really done organic stuff, so trees would be a... Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's fighting the pig. What causes them to be mad at each other? Is it random? Oh, he just knocked him off. Is there something specific that sets them off? Because half the time I see them walking around beside each other and they're fine, but then they just hate each other all of a sudden. I don't know what triggers it. No idea. At least we're on the same page. Alright, let's put this away and we can go in. So the idea of this factory was, I don't know if you've seen the old Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory films, but that's kind of what this is inspired by. It's not based on it, so it's not going to look like it, but it is inspired by it. So we have the factory, and I call it the Wither Wonka Factory. That's the name I've given it. So we go inside. I'm gonna have to turn off the music so I can show one part, but that's fine. Let's pause the music real quick. I've heard of the films? Okay. So the inside is just like a basic factory. So we got a big gear wheel up there. We've got a window here where you can see inside the factory itself. Back here, we just have some dumpsters because I just needed something for filler. So we got some dumpsters out here. There's also some bay garage doors for deliveries and whatnot. You know, big delivery area, and there's random highways all over the place. So we go back in. There's a couple things I wanted to adopt from the films. One There's a long hallway that, you know, gets more narrow and more narrow as you go down it. This is supposed to symbolize that, even though it's not getting more narrow, it's just kind of endless. But another thing I wanted to do is, in the film, he says you can't go backwards, you have to go forward to go back. Like, you have to go all the way through it. So that was my sort of mentality, is you have to go all the way through it. You can't just go to one room and then leave. So here's your elevator. And instead of doing a Wonka Vader like he does in the movie, I did a Wacka Vader. So basically you just get punched side to side and it pushes you down. This is your elevator to go down. Then here we have our golden ticket to get into the factory. Plays a jingle. And then we have the Willy Wonka room. So this is the Willy Wonka room. We have the chocolate waterfall, the chocolate river with all of our iron golems stuck in it. We gotta do something about that. Random candy looking whatever, some mushrooms. Factory feels like it's part of a civilization, right? Go up here, get our sword. Turning this on turns on the machine. Basically, minecarts go out and they pick up all of the wither skeletons that are here. There's gonna be less because there's stuff spawning up top, but it picks them up, brings them all down to me, and they go here. And then for each of the loot that we get from these, from the skeletons, we have a different room. Do I have any mods? Yes. I have stuff to make it a little easier for myself. Oh, I gotta step forward a little bit. I'll go ahead and turn it off. So like the free cam mod is one of those. And if we go look down here, all the loot comes down here and slides across and sends it off to the specific room that it needs to go to with the minecarts. So let's finish killing these guys and I'll show you each of the rooms. There we go. Wait, where am I pick? Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is the Wonka room where we kill the withers. Here is, see the minecart going across the top. This is the cave room with floating lanterns above and below ground. And over here is where you get the coal. So that's where we get all the coal from the loot. And then we go through this cave. We have a roller coaster. In the movie, there's like a scary boat ride. This is supposed to kind of reference that. And then we get dropped off at the Egypt room. So this is a room that's supposed to look like an Egyptian tomb, because this is where we get our bones. So if we go to the right wall, all of our bones are getting dropped off here. See? And then we go into the final room. And it's like a mini nether section with a nether fortress. So I made my own little custom fortress. Is it actual mob sounds or is it redstone? It's technically both, because if you put note blocks down and then get the mob heads for them, like right here, we have the dragon head on top of a note block. So we just have to trigger it with the rail. And you have the same for the creeper there, and then the zombie here. But then if we go over here through our nether fortress, I'll turn the lights back on so you can see it. This is where we get our skulls. So where the skeleton skulls will come here. And then the way out of the factory another reference to the movie, but once we get out of the factory, is in the old movie, Charlie and Grandpa Joe drunk some like soda or something that makes them float up and almost get killed by a fan. So I got a shulker and brought it here. This is the second one. The first one disappeared on me, but you float up and you leave through a fan out of the top as long as he can keep hitting you. If he doesn't hit you 5 times, you don't get to go. So I might not make it. Yes, I get it. No, we should make it. And we float out of the fan. That was the rail we used to get him all the way in there. And there we go. And that's how we get in and out of the factory. It's a little excessive, I know. It's a lot. Let me turn the music back on. But yeah, that's essentially the build. And we're just wrapping up this last part. So all we have left is, I kept this part open so I could fly in and out to do like construction basically. So I could work on it and not have to go all the way through it. But now that it's done, we can just close it up. This one and this one are so close together. I kind of just want to do, I kind of want to end this off and just mega wrap that one all the way around. And then maybe back here in the corner, have it lifted up a little more. That might be what we end up doing, because this is kind of close to this. Yeah, we might do that. Let's find out. Grab some grass. What's the music playing? Like the music right now? It's just a playlist on Epidemic Music, I think it's called. Epidemic Sounds, I'm sorry. It's just a rock playlist. Even though this doesn't sound too much like a rock song. Okay, so I think this one we can kind of curve back a little more and give it a little more space. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes, right? No time like the present to give it a go. This one we're gonna make it a little more roomy. Now let's go to this side. There we go. How's that? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think we move that all the way to the wall, and then just the back wall we have like for that backsplash part. So I think that'll work perfectly fine. Where'd all my iron golems go? They're already all scattered. Not that. Where's the... There it is. Oh, I did too far. Also not really able to see on it. What am I doing? My goodness. What a disaster. I'll just get rid of that so I can make it a little shorter. Huh? Can I not have anything beside it? Interesting. Interesting. Excuse me. Alright, we're just gonna let him, hopefully let those two carry our way through this. We're just gonna put some of this down. Put you there. Alright, good enough. Just left and right. Oh. I don't think I've ever had an iron golem not be able to be spawned. But I've also... I think I've usually made more room for it, so... I guess that were... If that's the case, that makes more sense. Also not looking forward to getting rid of the rail that I've made all the way across the map, trying to get that shulker in there. That's going to be a little annoying. But it had to be done. I see a block down there that could be spawned on. Maybe two. That's good. Trying to break this up into smaller little sections so I don't feel as annoyed about doing larger sections at a time. We cut it in half or cut it into smaller segments. It's a little more digestible, I think. Good call, thank you. Just trying to make it ever so slightly easier on myself so I don't get annoyed by it. Uh-oh. I see free pork chop over there. Oh, we actually ran out. Okay. Pause it. I need food. There we go. Don't fall down. Please. Thank you. So much junk. Let's just throw some of this in here. This I'll keep. It's so annoying when you place pins up in the wrong spot. Yeah, dude. I misplace blocks way too often. It's a problem. Ooh, that guy's really wanting to hunt. Let me get another one out here for you so you can have a friend. Good luck, fellas. Oh, that guy's just shooting with a crossbow? Oh, heck no. We ain't doing that. Wait, where'd that one go? There you go. We're good. Now we can continue. I just click a little too fast. End up misplacing a block. Like that. And that. There used to be people in chat who would keep count of it. Of how many times I would misplace a block in an during a stream. Could you please move? I don't remember how high the numbers got, but more than I care to admit, for sure. Okay. Oh my god, look how much madness is going on back here. Wait, why is there cobble in there? Ah! Hey! That was rude. I would get so bored by now if I was building. Yeah, some people, it really just depends on what you like doing. Some people would get bored by like very large scale builds, or really even building in general. But this isn't my first mega project, so I wouldn't say I'm used to the amount of work it takes, but just treat it like anything else, just one foot in front of the other and just keep at it. One little baby step at a time, we'll make it happen. Building is actually the fun part for me. The parts that I don't like are like gathering the supplies and clearing the land. God, I keep misclicking. Clearing the land can be somewhat satisfying, but just straight up gathering supplies is so boring. Can you scooch onto the carpet, please, so I can... Thank you. How many big projects have I done? Let's see. I've done my mega base. I've done the slime city. I've done... I wouldn't really call the rocket shop or the end a mega project. I've done the farm. I've done my ocean water monument, so I guess like 4 or 5. My next couple projects are definitely going to be a little smaller scale than this one. I feel like if I did another one this big right back to back with this one, I would maybe go insane. Oh god. He came out of the fiery corpse of his ancestor. Or of his brother. I feel like I'm gonna run out of the moss. We should maybe go ahead and grab some more. I mean, we might as well. Let's go ahead and craft some more real quick. So weird not having the speed boost on over here. Good enough. Oh, he killed an iron golem. How sad. It would be quite unfortunate if you, let's say you spawned in an iron golem, like you made one. They attacked zombie pigments, and then zombie pigments hated you because he belonged to you. That would be quite the unfortunate circumstance to be in. What's the recording button do? It records a, basically like a different camera, like a third person point of view of everything that's rendered, so I can go into it later and make a time lapse. So it's just recording everything that I'm doing. And I can look at it from any angle. I don't have to be first person. It allows me to just make a time lapse of doing this so that I don't have to, when I make a video, I don't have to skip it, but I also show that I did it like legitimately, I guess. I don't know. People like time lapses because it shows you doing all the work, and they're just satisfying to watch. It is kind of funny though when you see, when I do some of these projects and it's like something that took me, you know, hours to do, but I get like maybe 45 seconds of footage for it because it's a time lapse, so it doesn't last very long. All right, next layer done. We should maybe stop the time lapse there so that it doesn't get too long, and then just start another one. But I think we actually just end this section off to the wall. Same for this, just let it end onto the wall, and then maybe form another one like here at this side. So I'm actually gonna stop that time lapse. We'll start another one. Moss. Close enough. Okay, and then for this one, I say we just have it in the wall. Oh, go down. We can go up a little bit, back down, and then just curl in. Like so. Okay. And then we do the exact same thing for the other side. Just let it curl into the wall. We'll go down, maybe 4, then we'll go 2, 1, 1, maybe back up. And we curl down. How far away is the wall? It's still a little far. Like so. So then we can fill all this in, and all of that in, and then maybe on that side we'll put a little more. Say we do each of these sides and then just go ahead and cover it in moss, because you might as well. Like that. I'm forgetting where I put all my stuff. Okay. It's probably not gonna be enough. You could put away a little bit of this. Okay, now the exact same thing for the other side. It's already a dude over here waiting for me. Sweet. Can you fall off? Fall off. Please. Alright, whatever. Can't say we didn't try. I should have enough cobble for this. Let's just go across like this. Make it a lot easier. At least it would be if we quit misplacing blocks. Ugh. Gotta itch my head. Oh, I looked over at chat for half a second and start building on top of itself. Placing cobble like that doesn't risk misplacing. Not unless I'm dumb. Which, unfortunately, I kind of am, like that. It's just when you slide onto the other block. When you're here, and you start moving down, then you can start misplacing. But in theory, you'd be correct, yeah. Am I gonna have enough? Probably not. I think for how long I've played this game, I would get used to how fast to click while walking, but I still somehow end up doing it incorrectly. I don't know if it's impressive or sad, but... Are we gonna have enough? I feel like we're gonna run out like right before we get to it. That's fine. Yeah, we are. One moment. That'll at least get us to this last little quarter. There we go. I'm actually gonna kill this guy as well. I think focusing less on blocks and focusing more on clicks would make you more mindful. Maybe it would. You might be right there. Okay, I think we do it the same sort of way. I think we segment it. So maybe like draw a line like here, draw a line like there, and do that part, do this part, and then do that part. Probably the best way to do it, I think. I think that would be the right way to do it, Victini. I think we got it figured out. Sort of. Maybe. Probably not. But we're gonna give it a go. I sound confident, and confidence is key. Ask me a question. I love how your tools' names have great personalities. Yeah, I try to name everything something either like a dumb joke or something that I like. So let's pause this. I'll show you. Let's see. The All Black Necrosword is a Marvel. I'm a huge fan of Marvel. So you have the Marvel Distraction 2026 because I broke my last Netherrack pick while I was streaming because I was distracted talking. So they told me to name the next one Distraction 2026. I got Ask Me a Question. This is not named because my last one unfortunately died. It was a flame bow that I called Bo Burnham after the comedian Bo Burnham. And then I have the ex-wife and Ye Olde Poop Scoop on my shovel. So most of the time it's either a reference to Marvel or a dumb joke of some kind. Which is fine. Maybe draw the line right here. The shovel is my favorite name. Nice. I still haven't named my armor or my elytra. So if you come up for something clever for either of those, for any of that, feel free to leave it in chat. Maybe we will rename it that as we finish this project. I almost named my elytra the Wings of Icarus just because his wings burn up because he flew too close to the sun. Almost couldn't say that. And I tend to, most of my deaths in this world have come from me flying, so I figured that would be on par, kind of on brand for me, if you will. Don't know if I have enough for this next section, but let's give it a go. Let's give it a shot. I always look in there. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm expecting to find in there, but I always tend to look. This next section should be fine. Let's do like here. Perhaps. Where we draw the next line. The proverbial line in the sand, if you will. What was that noise? Well, it sounded like a wandering trader. But surely he didn't wander this far. Could you imagine if there was nether versions of wandering traders? They showed up on Striders. Gave you nether items. I feel like that would be kind of cool, actually. Maybe not nether items specifically, but maybe more rare items. I wish you could put in... Okay, this is too complex for Minecraft. I wish the wandering trader could show up and you could give him an item and be like, hey, I need more of these. Go get them. And you pay him X amount of emeralds and he would bring back whatever the value of that would be. Like if you're like, I need more pale oak saplings. I have like none. And I can't find a forest. Go get them for me. He goes away, comes back in, you know, X amount of Minecraft days, and you pay X amount of emeralds. Like your own little personal errand boy. I wish I could code. I would design so many Minecraft mods to make my own Minecraft experience just a little more tailored to me. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough halls. Do I have any more tools that are named? No, I think those are just nothing. Oh, I do have one more, I think. I have the Rickle Pick. There it is. So we got Rickle Pick and Rickle Pick Jr. I think that's it. Oh, Icky Picky, I guess, as well. We got. We are so stupid. My God. So close indeed, Victini. So close. Oh, I hit stop. Oh, God. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll just start a new one. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Instead of it being, it's from Pickle Rick, which I think is a Rick and Morty reference. Instead of saying Pickle Rick, I said Rickle Pick. And then Icky Picky. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is a reference to Fairly Odd Parents. I used to watch so much Fairly Odd Parents growing up. Used to love that show. At one point, I wanted to try to capture one of the Phantoms and name it Danny, for Danny Phantom, obviously. But, yeah, I don't want to catch one. Those are annoying. I hate Phantoms. Same? Yeah, dude. Such a good show. One of the GOATs. Looks like green carpet. It is basically green carpet, but it's a little more, like, organic. I originally was gonna use green carpet, but yeah, it's not as good. Plus, green carpet doesn't give the, like, bleed over effect. So if you look on the, like, these blocks, how it bleeds over a little, on green carpet you don't get that, so kind of needed to do moss, which is fine. My next build is going to use a lot of moss, I think. I'm going to build like an oasis in the desert. It's going to be my tree farm. Boom. All right. Pause it. Don't stop it. How are we looking? Oh my god. Let's see. My childhood Minecraft YouTubers were Stampy, Sunday, and what's that? Dan TDM. Only watch Dan TDM down nowadays. Let's see. I didn't watch a ton of Minecraft YouTubers growing up, but the one that I did watch and the one that I still watch to this day is Ethos. Stream is buffering. That's not ideal. Let's cut that out. Oh, yeah, this is the last little section. We're so close, dude. We are so close, man. I can feel it in my nuggets. But Ethos Lab is still to this day one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Like, not even close. I don't think there's anybody that comes remotely close. Oh, there are some blocks down there that I need to get rid of. Let's go straight there. See the stuff down there? I don't know if you can barely see them, but it's netherrack. I need to get rid of that so that nothing can spawn. This is one of those songs that, one, we're only supposed to have instrumentals, so having lyrics that doesn't fit with what? Imagine. Let's put that off the hotbar so I don't do that again. It's a very peaceful song. I usually only do instrumentals, because if I learn the lyrics, I'm gonna want to sing them. So I try to do just instrumentals so I don't like get lost in the lyrics. But this song is for some reason in the mix with the instrumentals, so I just kind of leave it because it's like a nice peaceful song. That's like, sometimes I'll put on a country music playlist and there's a random dubstep song in the middle of the country music playlist and I'm like, I could be wrong, but I don't think this is country music. Oh gosh, the iron blocks fell. Yeah, they did, but I have an iron farm. We're okay. We got plenty. We'll be fine. Probably. Once we wrap up this last little section, maybe I could show you around a little bit. Just so you don't have to watch the World Tour video to get a look at the world. Although I would like you to watch the World Tour video, you know, of course. But you're keeping me company during the live stream, so. If you want a relief. To be fair, it's an hour-long video. I tried to make it short, but somehow it still ended up an hour long. You'd love to? Excellent. Go, go, go. He's gonna walk back off the carpet again, isn't he? Yup. I'm happy to keep you company. I love Minecraft for its socialization and coziness. Same. It's my comfort game for sure. When all else fails, I play Minecraft. It's coming to an end. It is, Mango. It is. We are so close. Thank you for being a member. All right. Excuse me. It is coming to an end. We are finally finishing this thing. Subscribe. Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, whoops. It's an honor to be part of this community. It's an honor to have you here. Not sure what I really expected when I started streaming. I was just like, well, I'm making YouTube videos. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft anyways. Let's just throw it on live and see what happens. And it's been very cool to see people popping their head in. Not only first timers, but people who pop their head in more than once and you recognize them. It's quite the experience. I don't know how to explain it. It's just cool. Oh my god. I play a lot of single player, but doing it on stream makes it feel more I don't know, I guess multiplayer than it is. Oh, well, jeez. I guess we could just fill it up the moss real quick, because why not? Oh my god, this is the last chunk? It is. We are about to end it, man. This is it. Everything is in its place. We're just finishing off this last bit. Closing it off. Absolute cinema. It is coming to a close. I can't believe it. We need to get rid of that railway that's going all the way across to where we got the shulker in. We need to get rid of that. But other than that track, yeah. I'll be putting in the tunnels and stuff in another video. We're just trying to make the factory itself. Boom. All right. Our last section. This is it. Of course, I'm misplacing like a million blocks as if I'm like too jittery from excitement. Don't cry, Bago. We got this. Everything is going to be fine. Imagine we get to start a new project. What's that feel like? It's been so long. Wait for it. Wait for it. Done. Oh. Oh my god. It's covered. It's covered. We just gotta get rid of this rail that's going through the entire thing. They got the shulker in there, but... Oh my gosh. It's done. I actually can't believe it. That's, so incredibly exciting. We'll have to find a different placement for these beacons. Maybe we can hide them. Oh, it'd be interesting if we could hide them inside there. Hard work is an excellent skill, and being able to work harder than most is also a talent. Congratulations. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Oh. I can't actually believe we're here. I can't believe we've actually made it. Oh, man. Hugs everyone in chat and congratulates you. Thank you so much. After all this time. Our little bee farm. After all this time, it's finally done. Let's get rid of this rail and we can actually like look at it for real. Let's get this big eyesore out of the way. Wonder how high I can reach up. Okay, let's just stop there. I don't care about picking all this up because I have plenty more as well, so. Ugh. We're not TNTing the thing. Don't get any bright ideas there, bud. No TNT. Are the rails going to be placed back when you're done? No. I just used the rails here to get the shulker here. So I needed to get the shulker guy here. Yeah, I named it Please Don't Leave Me because the first one teleported out. That was really sad. Alright, let's turn this off so we can just... Yeah, the rails are just going away. Oh, my nose is itchy. Ugh. Alright, we're good. Maybe we go through and pick these up. Because rails are always, you know, useful. So we'll pick up some. Oh my god. There was a gap there. I just jumped it, I guess. If we catch it, we catch it. If we don't, we don't. Get haste. Oh yeah, I guess I could change one of the beacons to haste, huh? We can go to at least right there. It wouldn't cover the entire thing, so whatever. Let's just do this. We also got a bunch of iron golems everywhere. Well, I guess haste won't make much of a difference. Let's just get rid of it. You still can't insta-mine cobblestone even with haste, right? Would be nice. Oh, come on. I took all the rails off and now they're spawning in some slimes. Frickin' magma cubes. If you knock me off, I'm gonna be a little upset with you. Thought I wasn't gonna come over here and pick it up, but rails are always a good thing to have, so. OMG, you see these type of builds only on servers, right? I am dumb enough to do it single player. Raise your hand if you're surprised. Nobody raises their hand. All right. All right, let's go pick these up. Let's dump some stuff into this one, because why not? Just do some random whatever, because it doesn't matter. I should have enough inventory space for all this, yeah. Yep, we're good. That hole in the wall over there where I can fly in and out is not going to be there forever. I'm going to build a tunnel. I mean, it's amazing you have the patience. Yeah. I mean, you just got to do it one little baby step at a time. Eventually, we'll be building a tunnel right here that will go out and lead us to our main portal here. Eventually, I'd like to make something here that's bigger. That could be like a, you know, the Nether hub. This is also going to be deleted because this goes up to, you know, this top area. But all you have to do is move all this away from the top area. You know, our bee farm and all that junk. Liam. So a tunnel will be here. Tunnel here. That'll lead us to that. Tunnel here, which will be leading us over to the Slime City portal, which is there. So we'll build the tunnel that goes out and then over to it. And then we have another tunnel we can do back here and there as well, if we wanted to. But all right. Let's Shall we go through our factory? It is all done. Can't believe it's finally done. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to feel about it. This build has been so, like, I don't know, entangled with my life for the past 10 months. That we finally got it done. Let's cut the music off. Let's give it our golden ticket. My goodness. These things, I guess we need to stop them from growing. Excuse me. Where the road ends, make the road look like it's getting covered in the red stuff from the nether. For example, roads get covered in sand near the beach. Yeah, I could do that on the other side. Here's our chamber where we kill them. Chocolate waterfall. I guess I could turn off the lights so it looks like it's supposed to in here. That guy's getting covered in chocolate. My goodness. Yeah, you could put a string on the vines, or I think you can snip it with shears. I think you can snip them and they'll stop growing. Here's our cave room. Where we get our coal. Doing all right on that. The Dark Oak Trapdoor does look like a chocolate bar. Yep, that's why I used it. That's where we get our bones. Oh, we still have some stuff here we need to take away. I don't know if we're gonna have enough room to get all of it though. Because the barrels, I think, have shulkers in them. Yeah. We'll have to come back for it. That's fine. Just put it above those for now. We go into the Nether Fortress room. That's where we get our skulls. Then in order to get out, we have Mr. Shulker here. Hit us. Did he miss? There we go. I'm like a little kid going for the first time to an amusement park, right? And that's how we get out. And we are outside. My God. What a build. What a build. And maybe eventually I'd like to add some lights. Or not some lights, some cars maybe. Add some statues of people in there like working or, you know, doing whatever just to make it more lively. But, oh, my goodness. There it is. Cover the wall. We'll put the beacons in a better spot when we get to that. But I also have a mod that I should be able to put just glass on top of it and the beacon beam goes away. If I remember right. Yeah. So now we don't have the beam anymore. Which is very nice. So we can just find a good way to hide them. We'll be all good. My goodness. Now let's take the time to reflect. So things that I wish I planned out a little bit better was the inside of the factory. I wish I laid out a little better before we built everything around it, so that there was more room to actually like maneuver in here. It would have made the building itself bigger, but I think if we were able to like lay out a better floor plan, we would have more room to do rather than just this long tunnel. And we could actually use the inside, but it's not that big of a deal. Can maybe add a little more things in here to the ground in the middle to make it look a little better. The TNT cannon, you still remember? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the TNT dupers that went back and forth and cleared this whole area? Yeah. That was quite a lot. It's quite a while ago. Let's go, throw some stuff down. I'll get rid of this track and stuff later. We're also gonna need to go get Liam. Bring him down. Okay, first, empty ones can go. I will be making a shulker farm at some point in the future. Let's just grab a barrel and put all these in it real quick. Not this one. Now let's go get the rest of them from the Egypt room. We can also bring down Liam probably. And put his back in his pen until the next project comes along. Actually, let's go a quick way. Because we're not actually going through it right now. So we can go in through here. Making sure he's still there. Not that. Oh, that's a hoe. All right. There we go. I believe we are good now. Should be nothing else hanging out in there. Maybe I'll try to fly out. Probably bust my face on the rail, so let's actually just... I was about to say, come on. Can I fly if I try? I don't know. Oh no, you can't. Okay, good. One more. There we go. Sweet. All right, Victini, you still with us? If so, I can show you around a little bit. Oh yeah, we haven't done this in a minute. We need to get another little micro block. Nope. What's that voice for, Bingo? My sniffer's over here. This is Biggins. This is Gordo. I need to light up the rest of it like I did this one, but I haven't done it yet. We'll get there. All right. The desert that we're probably going to use for our next project is probably going to be this one. Can probably do it like right here in this big chunk. Toggle dimension, cave mode. Huh, interesting. Didn't know you could do that. My goodness. No, I'm not making a pyramid. Although I don't have any pyramids in my world. I could put my normal helmet back on because I don't need the gold one. We'll leave it just for now. Okay, well I might as well go to the farm because I need more carrots. Might as well go ahead and go take care of that. Probably should go ahead and sleep. Do I have a bed? There's a bed up here. Sorry, fellas, you can't use this bed. Me only. Carrots? Anybody? Why are they all facing the back wall? Well, my fingers are swollen from the cold. Why did I have to snow? Yeah, I hate that. I hate when it's super cold. I despise it. Oh, so many potatoes. What the heck? Anybody want some taters? I could have shortened their trades if I zombified them and then brought them back. But what's the fun in that? The farm's already automatic, like... Yeah. Okay, how many golden carrots can we get from this? Not a ton. Where's the pumpkin? There we go. Not bad, not bad. Where I usually get my emeralds are from my iron farm. I think we'll start there. All right. Oh, I have a bunch of potatoes still. Just throw them back in. Oh yeah, I usually put emeralds. Yeah, right there. All right. I think that's where we can call it today. Our project coming to an end. Still got a little cleanup to do, but we are essentially done. All right. Well, that was fun. Nice to get it done. It's so excited. Thank you for being here, Mango. Thank you for joining us, Victini. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciate it. I will try to stream again. Let's see. Let's look at my schedule. I also need to work on the video for this thing, but I can maybe stream Thursday. Either Tuesday or Thursday. Probably Thursday, but we shall see. All right, that is it. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all next time. See you later.